Good evening, Valentina.
Hello, evening teacher.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm fine. How about you? How are you doing?
Well, okay, I'm quite well. Uh, this is our last lesson for this English course, and today is the final closure, the final day of our final exam. Have you already taken the exam, Valentina?
Yes, teacher. I take the final exam yesterday.
Okay, and what was your score?
I think it was. I got 72%. I can't remember. Sorry.
Okay, the final exam consists of 25 questions. You remember how
Yes.
many how many of them did you get right?
No,
No, you don't remember? Okay, you say that it was
no.
about 75%.
72. I got 90 points. Out
Okay, 90
of
points. 90 points. So it was about uh, it was about like 18 answers correct, I suppose. Okay, but
yes.
you have already known that you have approved the levels, so it's good news. Valentina, why are you taking this English level?
Well, at first, my parents put me in the English course to finish up perfection my English because I started learning English by my own when I was little. So they put me
Okay,
in this course to have already the certificate that I speak English and to perfectionate my English.
okay. Valentina, are you on vacations now?
I am already out of school. I already graduate.
Okay, when did you graduate?
Yes. I graduate last year on December.
Okay, last year. No, you are going to start the university next year or not yet?
Yes. Yes. I am currently seeing options to start next year.
Okay, and what are the most suitable options for you?
Well, I'm looking towards something as graphic design and things that has to do with art. So we're looking for that. We have already looked at el Colegio Mayor de Cundinamarca, and right now we are looking at the Ariandina, and I'm seeing other options.
Okay, both of them are private institutions. Private, yes?
No, we haven't seen private institutions until now. We're trying to go for the public ones.
Okay, okay. But are you decided to start your studies next year?
Yes, I am decided to start next year.
Okay, something related to graphic design. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's a good option. Okay, good evening, Paula. How are you doing today?
Good evening, teacher. Thank you. Very good.
Okay, Paula, are you on vacations now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, when did you finish your
Eh,
studies?
in November,
In November. So you have already spent some days off, right?
teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay. And what grade did you finish?
10th grade.
10th grade. So you're going to start 11th grade next year.
Yes.
Okay. Paula, what are you going to do in Christmas?
I think stay in my house. Um, and that's it.
And that's it. You're not going to travel?
No, teacher. I want to do, but it's not possible.
It is possible. There's a special reason for that?
The
Why are
money.
you? Okay, that's a little problem.
Yes.
No more, only money. That's not a big problem. Okay, what about you, Valentina? Are you going to travel on vacations?
Not really.
No? Are you going to stay at home?
Yes.
Okay, and what? mm, I'm going to ask you the same question for both of you, Valentina and Paula. What do you, or which, no, which celebration do you prefer? Christmas or New Year's Eve, Valentina?
Mm, I prefer Christmas
Why? Why do you prefer Christmas?
because it's of the few holidays I get to spend with my whole family.
Okay, and do you usually give and receive presents?
I usually receive presents.
Receive. You don't usually give presents, right?
No.
Okay. What about you, Paula? Which celebration do you prefer or do you like the most? Christmas or New Year's?
I prefer New Year's.
New Year's. Why?
Uh, the both options are very interesting and beautiful, but I prefer this because for me it's more nice celebrate the the new year because it's more important the next year for more opportunities and new life.
Okay. It's something like a beginning of a new life, no? Some people think that the new year is like a beginning of a new life, that everything is going to change. Some people think that everything is going to change when the a new year starts. Okay, here in Colombia, we celebrate Christmas and we celebrate New Year's Eve. I don't know, but I think that it's like it's more important or it's more uh, interesting. Christmas for me, that's my point of view. For me, it's more interesting, more uh, important Christmas because it's a time when people get together, when the families get together and spend some time, uh, maybe around the table, eating something special, and giving and receiving presents. No? Uh, when we talk about New Year's, I think that's more than the celebration with food and drinks. I don't know. I think so. So it's for me, it's more important and most interesting to celebrate or to the most special occasion is New Year's Eve. Paula, what do you usually eat for Christmas in your
Who can
family?
Pau
Turkey,
turkey
turkey.
uh,
Okay,
or with salad and that's it.
salad is mashed potato.
Yes, or with fruit.
With fruits, yes. Yes, it's very common to eat or mashed potatoes or a salad with some fruits like, I don't know, pears or apples or pineapple, no? Some salad with those fruits. Okay, and Valentina, what do you usually eat in Christmas?
It actually depends on my family's mood. I don't know, it depends on what they want or what they think it will be fitting for Christmas.
Okay, but you are not used to eat the same food every year?
No, not really. Sometimes they fry meat, sometimes they bring lechona, sometimes they make soup at home or with turkey. It depends
Oh,
really on what they want.
okay. I don't know, but recently here in Colombia, it's very traditional to eat turkey and mashed potato. It's something similar to the United States, but they celebrate or they eat this special food in Thanksgiving Day, no? Here in Colombia, we celebrate Christmas Eve with that traditional food. And these celebrations, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, uh, in Colombia are very, very important. No? But there are other countries that don't celebrate these special occasions. You know any country or any culture that where Christmas is not important, Valentina and Paula? You know?
No, teacher. I have an idea.
No. What about you, Valentina?
No, not really.
Okay, pay attention. For example, for Chinese, for Korean, for Japanese people, they don't celebrate Christmas. Okay? They don't celebrate Christmas. It's like any other day. It's like any other day, Christmas. Why? Because we here in Colombia we celebrate Christmas as a result of our beliefs. We are traditionally Catholic or Christian, and Christmas celebration is related to Catholic or Christian beliefs. Okay, but however, in Asian countries like Japan, Korea, or China, they are not Catholic, so they don't celebrate Christmas. It's like any other day. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big day there. And in those countries, in those cultures, they celebrate New Year's Eve. But you know what is the difference, Valentina or Paula?
If I'm not wrong, they celebrate something called Lunar New Year or something like that. It has something to do with the cycle of the moon, but I'm not sure. I think I once heard it
Okay.
was something like that.
Okay. In China, Japan, Korea, especially in China, they celebrate, yes, New Year's Eve, but there is a big difference. The difference is that they celebrate New Year's Eve not in December. They celebrate in February, okay? Because they have a different calendar. They have a different calendar, and the New Year's Eve in China is in February, okay? That's the difference. And yes, they celebrate, and there is a very, very big festival or celebration in this day there in China. This is a very special day. They make parades, they make festivals in order to celebrate that special day there in China. Okay, but it's in February, not in December. So in December, it's like any other month of the year. I have a friend who lived in China for 5 years, and he says that no, in China people don't use Christmas trees. They maybe a few people put Christmas lights, but very few people. Very few people. They don't use fireworks. They don't use pesebres or something like that. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. They don't celebrate that. Okay. And remember, depends on the culture, no? In the United States, they celebrate Christmas, but that's not a special occasion. That's not a very special occasion. For them, it's more special Thanksgiving Day. That's the most important, the most traditional celebration in the United States. Thanksgiving Day. After that, they celebrate Christmas, they celebrate New Year's Eve, but it's not so important. And in countries like Australia, United States, United Arabic Emirates, they use fireworks in New Year's Eve. You know what fireworks are, Valentina and Paula? Fireworks? Yes or no? You know? What's that? Fireworks?
No, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. What is that? It's like in Spanish pólvora, no? Fireworks. Like pólvora. In Spanish, pólvora, fireworks. In many countries, it's very traditional to make fireworks shows at New Year's Eve, no? At New Year's Eve. They make big shows in that night in order to receive the New Year, okay? But recently the things are changing a little, and in cities like New York, like Hong Kong, like Beijing, like Dubai, they are using drones, no? Drones. They are not using fireworks, they are starting to use drones. And they are doing big drone shows, ¿ok? Ya últimamente no estamos usando tanto la pólvora, sino los shows, los espectáculos de drones, ¿no? Drones shows, in order to celebrate these special occasions. Okay, guys, so we talked a little about these special occasions that we are about to celebrate here in Colombia. Of course, here in Colombia, we celebrate everything, and it's party for everything, no? For everything. I'm going to, or we are going to start using or start learning. Wait a minute, I'm going to share with you my screen. This one, share. I'm going to share sound and screen. Okay. And I'm going to share with you a short video where you are going to learn some specific words that are not commonly used for us, but these words are very simple, when we need to use some words, or when we need to use or to say some expressions, we can find the correct words to do it, to say, ¿no? Vamos a ver una serie de expresiones de frases que hacen parte del lenguaje común y corriente del diario vivir de nosotros, pero que muchas veces cuando vamos a decirlas no encontramos la palabra en inglés o la frase para decir eso, ¿no? Son frases, expresiones que son muy utilizadas del diario vivir, pero que no, cuando las vamos a decir no entendemos o no sabemos cómo decirlas, ¿no? Eh, we are going to watch the video. Let me know if you can watch and listen to the video.
What are you doing now?
Yes? Can you listen and can you watch? Okay, I'm going to play the video again.
What are you doing now? I am wiping my mouth. What are you doing now? I am zipping up my jacket. What are you doing now? I am spraying perfume. What are you doing now? I am juggling balls hands. What are you doing now? I am polishing my shoes. What are you doing now? I am dragging a suitcase. What are you doing now? I am flipping a coin. What are you doing now? I am shuffling a deck of cards. What are you doing now? I am sewing a button. What are you doing now?
Okay, as you could watch in this video, there are some sentences, some expressions very common in our daily life, but we don't know how to say that in English. Even me, I know sometimes I hesitate how to say something, but we have to study that. We have to study those expressions. We have to study that kind of vocabulary that it's very common, but we don't understand or we can't find the correct words to say that. For instance, this one, when we are going to clean our mouth, we are eating and we wanna clean our mouth with a napkin. Maybe we say, I am cleaning my mouth, no? I am cleaning my mouth. Or when we are going to clean our shoes are dirty, no? Our shoes are dirty, we need to clean them. So we say, I'm going to clean or I'm cleaning my shoes. But those are not the correct expressions. Those are not the most appropriate expression in order to say that. Okay, so we have to start learning that specialist or that specific vocabulary about daily actions. This one, so when we are cleaning our mouth after eating, we say, I am
wiping my mouth.
Wiping my mouth. Okay, when we are cleaning our mouth with a napkin after eating, we say, I am wiping my mouth. Okay? No, we don't say, I am cleaning my mouth. No, the most appropriate expression to say that is, I am wiping my mouth.
Mouth. What are you doing now?
When we are going to cerrar, ¿no? O subir, ¿cierto? Una cremallera, ¿no? Una cremallera. Look at this. Es algo que hacemos diariamente, que lo hacemos de forma muy común, pero cuando nosotros podemos pensar cómo se dice, voy a subir la cremallera. So maybe we think I am high, de alto, subir, o go up, subir. That's go up, subir. Podemos decir que eso es subir una cremallera, ¿no? In this case, in order to say subir una cremallera, subir el cierre que sea cremallera. Ojo con eso. No es que tenga botones y que vamos a botonar una chaqueta que tenga botones. No, es cuando tiene cremallera. ¿Por qué?
I am zip.
Porque zip, hasta zip es cremallera. ¿Okay? Z-I-P, zip es cremallera. So when we say zipping up, es subir la cremallera. Zipping down, bajar la cremallera. ¿Okay? Algo tan sencillo como eso y sé que todos pasamos por lo mismo y no sabemos cómo decirlo. So that's why we have to study. We have to learn this vocabulary. But the most important thing, we have to study and we have to practice and we have to use this vocabulary into sentences, because you are going to learn this vocabulary for 1, 2, or maybe 3 days. But after 4 days, if you are not going to practice this vocabulary, you are going to forget it. Okay? So it's very important to watch the video, to read, to learn the vocabulary, but the most important thing is to practice the vocabulary, to use the vocabulary in sentences. Okay? So when we are going to say subir la cremallera, zipping up. Okay? Yo estoy subiendo el cierre, subiendo la cremallera de mi jaqueta. I'm zipping up my jacket.
Zipping up my jacket. What are you doing now?
Okay, when we are going to use perfume on us, on our skin, there is a special word to say that. This is not difficult. This is very easy, no?
I am spraying
perfume, no? I'm spraying perfume. And this is not a difficult word because we use in our daily life spray, ¿no? Nosotros decimos en Spanish, en español nosotros decimos spray, ¿no? Ese spray viene del inglés, ¿no? Spraying, ¿no? I am spraying perfume, cuando me estoy aplicando perfume.
perfume. What are you doing now?
Okay, this action is not very common in our daily life, of course. We don't use this expression in our daily life, but we are going to learn how to say that.
I am juggling balls hands.
I am juggling balls hands. ¿Sí? Cuando estamos haciendo jueguitos con una pelota con las manos, ¿sí? I am juggling balls hands. Maybe we think, okay, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say, I am playing. No? I am playing with balls and hands. I am playing with balls with my hands. For instance, we can think that we are going to say that expression like this, but that's not the correct one. The most appropriate one is, I am juggling balls hands. Estoy haciendo juego de manos, ¿sí? O estoy jugando con mis manos y pelotas, o con pelotas.
Next.
What
are you doing now?
When we have our shoes dirty, no? We have our shoes dirty, so we have to clean up the shoes. But that's not the most appropriate expression in order to say that. The correct one is,
I am polishing my shoes.
I am polishing my shoes. And this word can be used in other contexts. For instance, we can say, I am polishing my car, no? I am polishing my bike. I am polishing my motorcycle, no? Estoy brillando, estoy sacándole brillo a mis zapatos, a mi moto, a mi carro. We can say all of them. Next.
What are you doing now? I am dragging a suitcase.
Okay,
what are you doing
this
now?
One. Look at this. Wait a minute.
I am dragging a suitcase.
I am dragging a suitcase, no? Si la maleta, mire, look at this. In English, when we say that estoy cargando la maleta, it's carry or take, ¿no? Carry, que es cargar, llevar la maleta, ¿sí? Pero cuando la estamos arrastrando, como en este caso, arrastrando, porque tiene las rueditas, we have to say dragging a suitcase. I am dragging a suitcase. Estoy arrastrando la maleta. Maybe we think, okay, I'm going to say I'm carrying a suitcase. I am taking a suitcase. Estoy cargando, estoy llevando una maleta. But the most appropriate sentence, the most appropriate expression to say that is, I am dragging. Dragging. Okay? Next.
What are you doing now?
Okay, and this is a good one. when we threw a coin, in order to know who is the first one or who is the next, ¿no? Cuando necesitamos saber quién es el primero o quién es el siguiente, ¿cierto? Para es el lanzamiento de monedas, ¿sí? Nosotros nos detenemos un momento a pensar, ¿y cómo se dirá eso? How can we say that? It's very, very difficult for us to understand, to say those expressions in English. Those expressions in English, ¿no? We don't say how to say that. No sabemos cómo decir eso. Look at this.
I am flipping.
I am flipping a coin. Estoy lanzando una moneda, ¿no? Now, una cosa es lanzar una moneda, por ejemplo, a una fuente. Through. Lanzar, tirar, through. ¿Sí? Pero estamos lanzando la moneda para ver si cae en cara o sello. We have to say, I am flipping a coin. ¿Sí? I am flipping a coin. Estoy lanzando una moneda para saber o para definir la suerte. ¿Sí? I am flipping a coin.
A coin. What are you doing now?
Okay, when we are playing cards, we have to mix the cards. We have to mix the cards, no? We have to mix, but that's not the most appropriate to say. So, how can we say that?
I am shuffling a deck of cards.
I am shuffling. Okay, so shuffling is like mix, no? Mezclar las cartas. But in English, the correct expression is shuffling. I am shuffling a deck of cards. When we say a deck of cards, significa un paquete, ¿no? De cartas. There is another word for paquete, but I don't remember now the word in Spanish. No recuerdo bien cómo es que se dice cuando es el paquete completo de cartas, ¿cómo es que se llama en español? No, I don't remember it right now. I'm shuffling a deck of cards. Estoy revolviendo, estoy mezclando un paquete de cartas. Okay.
Cards.
Next.
What are you doing now?
Okay, this is a very common one when we are going to coser algo, ¿no? Coser un botón, poner un botón, pegar un botón. Maybe in Spanish we say coser, pegar, poner. So we think, okay, I'm going to translate into English and I'm going to say put, stick, glue. But that's not the correct one. We imagine that, we suppose that, but that's not the correct expression. In English, we say,
I am sewing a button.
I am sewing a button. I am sewing a button. Estoy pegando o estoy cosiendo. Sewing or sew is the verb which means coser, ¿no? So, poner, pegar un botón. In English, we say, I'm sewing a button. Okay. So, as you could watch here, there are many, many expressions that we don't know how to say them in English, no? And it's very, very useful to watch this type of videos because you can understand, we can learn specific vocabulary for daily actions, for daily activities that we are not used to speak, to say, to write. That's why it's very important. But remember, now you are learning that sewing a button. What does sewing a button mean? But you have to practice. And how do you practice? You have to use this expression in sentences. You have to write the sentence, you have to speak some sentences using this expression in order to learn that vocabulary. Because if you learn now this vocabulary, but you are not going to practice, you are not going to use it, in 4 or 5 days, you are not going to remember any of these expressions, okay? Now, let's continue with another exercise. And here, we are going to use, or we are going to make an exercise where you are going to choose from a list of options what is the correct one. You are going to take into account that in English there are some compound, look at this, compounds in English. When we say compounds, it means that there are some words which consist of two words, no? Words that consist of two words, okay? Son esos compuestos, lo llamamos así compounds, es like in Spanish compuestos, que son frases o palabras compuestas, ¿no? Conformadas por dos. Cada una por su cuenta tiene un significado, pero al unirse adquieren un significado nuevo, ¿no? For instance, bath, match, grant, book, time, gear, motor, shop, wheel, and dish. Each one of these words have a meaning. Cada una de esas palabras tiene un significado. But we can add another word: bike, box, chair, father, friend, lifter, room, shelf, table, and washer, which have a meaning, and they are going to join and make another word, okay? Con palabras sueltas como estas y como estas otras que tenemos acá, que se unen y conforman otra palabra, ¿no? Son palabras compuestas que se unen. Son dos palabras por separado que tienen su significado y se unen para formar una nueva. Okay, so you are going to try to make the compounds appropriately. For instance, Paula, the first one, you have but, only but, this one, but, and you are going to make another word. You are going to say but bike, but box, but chair, but father, but friend, but lifter, but room, but shelf, but table, or but bath washer. What is the correct one, Valentina? Valentina. No, Paula, Valentina. Valentina?
I think the correct one is room.
Okay, room. Good, ¿no? Bath, baño, room, sala, habitación. And they join together, these two words join together and make another one, bathroom, ¿no? Es la habitación o el cuarto del baño, ¿no? O simplemente baño. Match, Paula, look at the options. Match bike, match box, match chair, match father, match friend, match lifter, match room, match shelf, match table, or match washer.
I think
What
that
do you think?
matchbox.
Matchbox. Okay. When we say match, this match has two meanings, no? Match is like a game when we are talking about sport, no? For instance, basketball match, baseball match, no? Un juego, partido. But there is another meaning for match. ¿Cuál es el otro significado de match? Pablo, Valentina, you know?
Fósforo.
Yes, that's right. Good. And box is the recipient where something is put inside, no? The box, no? And maybe this box is very used in some TikToks because we say unbox. I don't know if you have heard this expression. Let me write here. Nowadays, you can find this word, unbox. You know what is an unbox? Paula or Valentina, you know? What is unbox?
If I'm not wrong, I think it means desempacar, como sacar.
Yes, that's right. Box significa la caja, ¿no? En donde viene algo, un regalo, for example, a gift, a present, ¿no? Viene en una caja. So nowadays in TikTok, there are too many videos, where you say unboxing or unbox, ¿no? Desempacar. Unboxing or unbox. Desempacar, entonces es un TikToker que se encarga de mirar qué viene dentro de algo. Por ejemplo, unboxing a cell phone. Es hacer el destape de lo que viene dentro de un celular. ¿Cómo es el celular y qué trae el celular? ¿Sí? That's the unbox. Okay. So you say here Matchbox. Let's continue with Valentina. Grand. Grand. Grand what?
I think is father.
Okay, grandfather. Now, father is a word, grand is a word, but when we join together, when we mix together, we form or we make another word. Good. This one, Paula, book.
Bookshelf.
Bookshelf. Okay. Time, Valentina. Right? Now, time.
Um, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
No, you don't know. Paula, what about you?
No, teacher.
No, okay. Let's move to the next one. Number 6, Paula, girl.
Girlfriend.
Okay, girlfriend. Good. Valentina, motor.
Right?
Repeat, please.
Motorbike.
Okay, motorbike. Number 8, Paula, shop.
No, teacher, I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, this one, number 9, wheel. Valentina.
Washer. No. Sorry,
Okay.
that's wrong. Maybe lifter.
Lifter. Again, let me see, lifter, this one. And number 10, Paula, dish.
Washer.
Okay, dishwasher. So we have answered 8. We have answered 8. Bathroom, matchbox, grandfather, bookshelf, time. We are not answered that one. Girlfriend, motorbike, shop, wheel lifter, and dishwasher. From these 8 answers, there is one which is wrong. Okay, but I don't know if you have any idea about this one. Time, no? Look at the options. Time bike, time box, time share, time father, time friend, time lifter, time room, time shelf, time table, or time washer. No?
Timetable.
Yes, timetable. When we talk about the timetable, it's something like a schedule. I said timetable es como un calendario, como una organización de un horario, como un horario, ¿no? So, timetable es como un horario, ¿no? El horario, por ejemplo, del día, el horario de la semana, when we are organizing the activities we do every day and the time we usually do those activities, that's a timetable. For example, at 7 a.m., English lessons. At 8 a.m., breakfast. At 9 a.m., taking a shower. That's a timetable, like a schedule. Okay, and we have another one, shop. You have any idea about shop, Paul or Valentina? Shop, bike, shop, box, shop, chair, shop, father, shop, friend, shop, lifter, shop, room, shop, shelf, shop table, or shop washer. Do you have any idea?
I think is shoplifter.
Shoplifter. So if you say that number 8, shoplifter, we have to change number 9. And of course, you have to change number 9. Do you have any other option for this one? Will.
Wheelchair.
Okay, and let's look at the answer. We're going to check it down. That's right. We have answered 10, and all of them are right, are correct. So we got 100%. Bathroom, matchbox, grandfather, bookshelf, timetable, girlfriend, motorbike, shoplifter, wheelchair, and dishwasher. Okay, so these are compounds in English. Two words are mixed, or two words are joined and made another one. Dos palabras separadas que se unen y forman una nueva, ¿no? For instance, matchbox. When we say matchbox, estamos hablando de la caja de fósforo, ¿no? Look at this. Match es fósforo. Box es caja. When we say matchbox, la caja de fósforos, okay? That's very common in English to use these type of words. And we are going to finish with a final exercise where we're going to complete a text. It's a short text, it's only one paragraph. It's very short text, and we are going to try to complete with two options. In each blanket, we have two options to complete. So the text is a trip to London. A trip or a travel to London, no? A trip or a travel to London. Last week I drove to London by car, as there was an accident on the M25. When we say M25, is the name of the street or the name of the avenue, the name of the avenue or the name of the street, M25. I had to take a detour or diversion. Detour or diversion. Let's continue. I stopped in front of a theater or theater. Look at this. Both words are correct. Both words are correct. Remember that. You can say theater or theater. The spelling is different, but the meaning and the word is correct. A young man told me to turn right at the crossroads or intersection, and ask again at the gas station or petrol station. There, a friendly sales clerk or shop assistant told me to take the second exit of the roundabout or traffic circle. After I had passed a crosswalk or zebra crossing, I saw a bookshop or bookstore and a large car park or parking lot. I parked my car there and I walked to the center. Look at this. Center like this or center like this. The pronunciation is the same, but the spelling is different. Here is ER and here is RE of London. Okay? What can you say about this exercise, Paul or Valentina? What can you say? When you see this exercise, What is appealing? ¿Qué le llama la atención? What can you realize? ¿De qué se dan cuenta? ¿Qué pueden notar?
The synonyms?
Okay, synonyms, yes, both of them are synonyms. For example, center and center is the same. Theater and theater are the same. Detour or diversion are the same. This one. Bookshop or bookstore are the same. Both words means the same. But what is the difference? You know what is the difference?
The grammar.
Grammar, maybe. What else?
The pronunciation?
The pronunciation, maybe the pronunciation is different, but look at this. Write the text in American English. Okay? That's the key. That's the clue, the most important clue here. American English. Here, we have to use American English. It means that in each blanket, we have two options to complete, but one of them belongs to American English and the other one belongs to British English. Okay? So, one of them, center with ER or center with RE, one of them belongs to American English and one of them belongs to British English. And it's the same in all of them. Roundabout, traffic circle. Gas station, petrol station. Bookshop, bookstore. Okay? So here we have to choose between the correct word in American English in this case. Okay? So, Valentina, let's start. What do you suppose is the correct one here? Detour or diversion?
I think it's detour.
Okay. Paula, here, theater or theater? Number one or number two?
Number 1.
Okay. At the crossroads or intersection. Remember that both of them, ambas significan una intersección. But in British English, we use a word. In American English, we use another word. What do you think? Crossroads or intersection?
Crossroads.
Okay. Valentina, gas station, petrol station.
Gas station.
Paula, sales clerk or shop assistant?
Shop assistant?
Okay. Paula again, roundabout or traffic circle?
Roundabout?
Okay, Valentina, crosswalk or zebra crossing? No, when we say crosswalk or zebra crossing, es la cebra, ¿no? La cebra, por donde pasan, atravesamos los peatones, ¿no? Valentina.
Crosswalk.
Bookshop or bookstore, Paula?
Bookstore?
Paula, car park or parking lot?
Car park?
And finally, Valentina, center or center? Number one or number two?
Number 1.
Okay. We are going to check these answers out and let's see. In American English, we say detour. In American English, we say theater with ER. ER. In American English, we don't say crossroads. We don't say crossroads. We say intersection. In American English, we say gas station. In British English, we say petrol station. In American English, we say sales clerk. In British English, shop assistant. In American English, we say traffic circle, but in British English, roundabout. Esa es como la rotonda, ¿no? En Spanish hay otro nombre para eso, no me recuerdo en este momento, la rotonda, I don't remember. Es roundabout o traffic circle, la rotonda donde hay varias salidas. Crosswalk, good, crosswalk. In American English, for British English, they use zebra crossing. Bookstore, for American English, British English, they use bookshop. Car park, no, that's not the right one, because in American English, they say parking lot, no? Ese parqueadero, they say parking lot. And the final one, good, in American English, we say center with ER, no? In British English, it's the opposite, RE, okay? And that's all for today. We have finished. Para terminar, entonces, recordarles, o sea, ustedes están muy jóvenes y tienen un buen nivel de inglés. Sin embargo, es bueno que continúen, como yo les he dicho en muchas ocasiones. Yo, y hablo ahí en primera persona, llevo más de 20 años enseñando inglés de profesor de inglés. Sin embargo, todavía tengo que estudiar, todavía hay cosas, hay vocabulario que aprender cada día. El idioma es algo que va cambiando muy rápido y mucho más en la actualidad. Entonces es algo en lo que debemos estar actualizados también. Entonces expresiones que se utilizaban el año pasado ya en este año no se utilizan, palabras que se utilizaban el año pasado ya ahora no. Hay formas diferentes de decir las cosas. Entonces es importante, fundamental, seguir estudiando. Hoy día ustedes tienen muchos recursos a disposición para hacerlo, entonces invitarlas a que sigan con su proceso de formación en este idioma, que sigan practicando, que sigan leyendo, que sigan viendo videos, que sigan escuchando, que eso es fundamental para mejorar y practicando, ¿no? Recuerden que, como les decía con lo del vocabulario, son frases, la vida diaria que muchas veces no sabemos cómo decirlas, pero si nosotros no las practicamos, si no hacemos ejercicios con ellas, no se nos van a quedar. O sea, las aprendimos hoy, ya mañana vamos a recordar la mitad de ellas, pasado mañana ya menos, y ya en 3 o 4 días ya ni nos acordamos cómo se dice y otra vez empezamos a pensar cómo se dice subir la cremallera. ¿Sí? Pero si cogemos hoy las aprendemos, mañana las practicamos en oraciones, pasado mañana otra vez, se nos van a quedar por más tiempo. La invitación es a que sigan estudiando, sigan en su proceso de formación, adelante con el inglés, que es fundamental, así como por una parte nos les dice que es muy fácil el inglés comparado con otros idiomas. También hay muchas cositas que aprender, que estudiar del inglés, que son fundamentales, cuestiones como gramática y todo lo demás de vocabulario, de frases verbales y otras fundamentales que debemos estudiar y aprender. Entonces, esa es la invitación que les hago y que sigan estudiando diariamente, sacando un tiempito, 5 o 10 minutos diariamente para hacer ese estudio por su propia cuenta. Hay mucho material, mucho recurso en internet a disposición suyo que pueden utilizar y al cual le pueden sacar mucho provecho. Entonces, that's all for today and that's all for our English course. I think you have a good level, but you can improve your level. You can improve your pronunciation. You can improve your writing and speaking skills, and that's a long process that we never finish. Okay, so bye bye, Paula and Valentina, and have a good day. Have a good night. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye bye.
Thanks, teacher. Teacher, I do have a few